AITAH for bursting out laughing when she told me what she brought to our relationship. I apologize for the mouthful of a title. I was trying to be as descriptive as possible. At 25 meters have been dating my girlfriend Jun 24 for 9 months. 5 months ago, Jun lost her job when her company went under. And around the same time, she had a falling out with her roommate. She was in urgent need of housing, but in an awkward position with employment status, so she reluctantly asked if she could move into my house. I agreed because she had already spent the night several times, and she moved in under the condition that she would begin looking for work to contribute. Now, back on our second date, when I asked Jun if she wanted to be exclusive, she responded by asking me what I would bring to a relationship with her. I answered as pragmatically as possible. A stable income, loyalty, companionship, willingness to compromise, and consistent attention to my appearance. Hygiene. I didn't really care much for the question at the time, and so while she seemed mildly satisfied with what I said, I didn't ask her in return. I feel like I've held up my end of the bargain, but after moving in, Jun only really looked for work for about 2 weeks. She now spends the majority of her waking hours on Instagram, TikTok, and Netflix. I've raised the issue with her indirectly, before by asking how her job search was going, and she said nobody was hiring, which I find hard to believe. Yesterday in the evening, well, I finally hit my limit. Jun drank a bottle of wine that I was saving for a romantic evening date, and spent the rest of her day screwing around on her phone. After work, I sat her down and asked what she thought she brought to the relationship. Jun stared at me for a few seconds, as if I had asked the dumbest question in the history of mankind. Then she erupted, frantically pointing at herself. Me. I'm the prize. From my perspective, this was coming from a woman who had just gotten day drunk off wine, watched Netflix, and ate all my food. I honestly couldn't contain myself, and I burst into laughter. Every time I looked back at her, she would give me this incredulous look while shrugging, which only made me laugh harder. Jun got really angry at me and let out this wearing sort of sound. She stormed off to another room, where I'm 100% sure she just screwed around on her phone more. I haven't talked to her since. I feel like I might have gone too far here. Was I the Ashro?